Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Thanks, let's begin.
Go big or go home. Literally. King Kong versus Godzilla. This is the 1962 classic that was the first time either Godzilla or King Kong were shown in color. A little tidbit of information around there. The plot: a pharmaceutical company wants a new mascot. Seriously. They foolishly pick Faroe Islands' local legend, Kong. While in pursuit of one giant monster, another one breaks out of the ice capsule it was left in at the end of the last film, and is now causing chaos, and the two will soon be brought together for a meet and beat. Who will be the winner? So it's the kind of sequel that follows the ending of the last film, but none of the characters or storylines that were built up in that last are the first film. It's actually unclear if it does or not. Godzilla breaks through from the ice. That's it.
It's Godzilla!
This is the start of the series becoming incredibly campy. Not necessarily aimed towards children levels of cheese. Not yet. Originally shopped around as a Frankenstein vs. Godzilla idea, Toho quickly turned Frankenstein into Kong, after acquiring the rights from RKO, I believe. The idea of Kong fighting this towering terror would have been an unfair one, but to be fair, so would Frankenstein, so they had to beef him up, naturally, like they did to Frankenstein. Plus with his added electrical powers, which would have fit better with Frankenstein, just saying. He is pretty fairly matched in the final act. Throughout the rest of the film, it's the characters trying to bring Kong back, while he clearly doesn't want to come back to fight this bastard. But before that, they want to bring him back to sponsor the company. When that fails, well, we can have him fight Godzilla, that'd be cool. I'm going to stop with the play-by-play for now and just focus on the characters. A lot of them are interchangeable. That's not because they're Japanese, it's because the cast is frickin' bloated. Mr. Tako, played by, what the frick, Shiro Arashimura, not only has the same name that literally means take in Japanese, but he is the one who wants Kong taken from Faroe Island. Side note, the island being named Faroe Island is actually kind of funny. It kind of reminds me of a combination between Fay Ray's name and Andero. Fay, Darrow, Pharaoh. I mean, the spelling isn't like an Egyptian pharaoh, it's literally F-A-R-O. Anyway, Mr. Tako actually acts as the main comic relief. I didn't really expect that the first time I watched this. I was like, he's gonna be a serious, gruff businessman, but he's one to truly be remembered. He spazzes out when Kong loses popularity and battles to Godzilla. He's quite wild, a true treat to the eyes. The rest of the characters are a bit forgettable and, as I said, interchangeable. The film sometimes does try to create a foreboding atmosphere, especially around Faroe Island. The camera work is solid. I feel Ashiro Honda, who also directed the original Gojira from 1954, cemented his style here. He has a lot of zoom ins and outs and sweeping shots of his particular locations. And the intense editing really helps amplify the tense scenes he shot. The arrival of Kong on Faroe Island is actually quite intense, even though it's cheesy. And the payoff is shit. Kong looks awful! So does Godzilla. Let me get into that. The gore, the effects, no blood whatsoever. But there are some goofy yet gratuitous monster fights throughout. King Kong is undeniably the underdog, but he does put up a decent fight against Godzilla until he gets his electrical powers, then his suit has very limited mobility in the face and chest areas. He can barely open his mouth. He has to bend the suit backwards to get the mouth open. The actor, not Kong. The close-ups of his face can make you laugh, and the actions of being gorilla-like are fun but failing at the same time. Yet, despite all that, I think Khan's design is better than Godzilla's in this film. Godzilla, to me, looks like a bath toy in King Kong vs. Godzilla, especially in the dome and mouth regions. Sure, Godzilla can clap and sweep his tail, but Kong can actually do more than that. Regardless, the effects are terrible, but they have a charm to them. For the motion picture soundtrack, Akira Ifukube returns to do a wonderful score to the film. Khan has plenty of catchy themes. While Godzilla has some fun returning ones. There are also some original tracks in the Japanese version, which is the one I watched most recently. I actually grew up with the American version. In the American version, they used tracks from The Wolfman and Creature from the Black Lagoon, because Universal co-produced the American version. I feel they fit okay, but the Ifukube score fits so much better. I feel like the Wolfman and Creature from the Black Lagoon scores just fit because I grew up with them. Despite the film's cheesy nature, they took the music damn seriously. It helps. A lot. Overall, between the editing and music, the build-ups to the fights are ominous, and a bit creepy, actually. The payoff is what we want, and what we get is two really cheesy monster suits. Sorry, not cheesy. Cheap. Just keep in mind, Godzilla and Khan have been done much better than this, even up to this point. But it's still one hell of a fun time passer. The charm won't eat you alive. I'm going through Kaijun. This is episode 3. Let's keep it going strong here. Make sure to like, comment, as well as share this video. Like my Facebook fan page and support me on Patreon. Also hits that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video, and as always, subscribe. Damn it. You stupid.